We have finally uncovered the identity and agenda of the psychopath behind the internet's most demonic and demented series. Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared was one of the most traumatic experiences in my life. And I fought in Nam, so that explains a lot. I knew that the creators behind this wretched television series were raging homicidal psychopaths. Didn't have any question about it, but I'm kind of behind their whole idea of this entire series. Like, just the entire idea that television is brainwashing our youth and dooming future generations, and the downfall of human society lies in the hands of television creators is actually pretty insane if you think about it. Whether or not you can stand behind their agenda and their reasoning, dude, you still got to admit that this is absolutely psychotic. Film theory, the hidden lore of Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. We found we found the hidden message. Now you're telling others lore. Somebody's a murderer in this, dude, and I think it's Roy. Dude, Roy, I can't trust Roy.
I guess it's my turn to choose a card. Let's see. What's really going on?
That's a great impression, Matthew.
Yes, if only there was some way to learn more information about this.
Yeah, man! If only there was an amazing legendary YouTube channel that is completely dedicated to dissecting and decoding the lore within various mediums of film. If only something like that existed, man. That'd be a million subscriber idea.
I got some theories in line that
Have it hosted by some white dude with a beautiful golden voice, very handsome and dashing. I think that'd be a great YouTube channel.
might blow your mind.
Are we gonna get more Fred? What is it? Ruggs? Are we gonna get more dancing monkey in this? Cause that was the highlight to me. Right? The Queen of England got interrupted by a dancing monkey named Fred, bro. Can we get more of that?
Hello, Internet! Welcome to Film Theory, where we watch our internet videos a quarter frame at a time. You think I'm joking, but when it comes to Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared, it's pretty accurate. These videos are so densely packed with detail and symbolism that you can watch them over and over and over again and still come up with new Easter eggs you've never seen before. Just look at this one scene at the end of the third episode of Don't Hug Me.
You seen that cigarette, bro? You seen that ciggy?
Over and over.
That is a Camel Blue, bro. Somebody's fighting demons.
Over and over again.
I think it's
still
yellow.
Come up with new Easter eggs you've never seen before. Just look at this one scene at the end of the third episode of Don't Hug Me. The first time you watch, you might see Roy, Yellow Guy's dad, standing there while his son is indoctrinated.
Yellow Guy's dad. I still haven't figured out where the hell that came from, dude. When was that information revealed, bro? I don't remember these guys going on the Maury show. Is that what happened, dude? Roy is sitting up there on Maury with the baby mama, and he's talking about she's cheating and she's a trifling thotty, right? And then Maury's like, "You are the father," right? And then the baby mama, she starts jumping up and down and doing like backflips. And then Roy's like on his knees sobbing. Like, when did that get revealed? I must have missed that part.
Of Malcolm. Keep looking and you'll notice the notepad and clock from the prior two episodes standing there behind him dressed in white robes. Keep searching and you see Red Guy and Duck there too, when they're supposed to be at their delicious chicken picnic, unaware of where Yellow Guy even is. Or how about here in episode 5 when Duck quits the show? There are a few frames of Red Guy's spaghetti head in the microwave.
Oh my God!
Frames later, his legs where the meat man was standing just seconds before. And it isn't just limited to the video.
God!
At the end of episode 5, we see Red Guy leaving a phone booth. Google search for the phone number on that phone booth and you find this hidden video.
What?
So are those duck boats the smoking gun that decode everything that's going on in this series? No. No, they aren't. But you can bet I
What?
took it all.
Dude, what? Huh? When? Where? Where the hell did all this come from? This is, we're 2 minutes into the video and I recognize none of this. Like, this all this new information getting thrown at me, dude. I'm getting beat in an alleyway with baseball bats by MatBat while it's info.
To account in my creation of today's theory. Because last time we covered the easy stuff, the symbolism of the story and how it represents a children's television show corrupted by the influence of advertising. But today, instead of looking at what Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared means in our world, we're going to explain what it means in its own world. Who are these characters? What is the deal with all these Easter eggs? And how should we be interpreting the ending? Is it even an ending at all? I've got the answers all here for you, and by the end of this video, I guarantee to have you digital dancing. Now, as I watched and rewatched the series, even though Red Guy, Yellow Guy, and Duck are the ones who appear on camera most often, these videos seem to have two main characters. Red Guy, yes, and Roy. Yellow Guy's
Roy,
father. And that's reinforced in episode 6, where the whole
freaking
ending
Roy,
sequence of events
dude,
revolves around the relationship.
Bro, Roy breathes through his mouth. And you can hear it, right? He's one of those breathers where it's like... And you just know that he's like behind you.
These two. But who are they? Additionally, in a series full of bizarre moments, two events seem to be the most game-changing. Red Guy's literal mind blow at the end of the computer episode, and the dramatic shift to real life in the middle of episode 6. It was my theory that if we could somehow answer who those two characters are and what those two events stood for, then this whole enigma ball would unravel. So I started with the guy that we have the most information about.
The giant spaghetti
now,
man.
As we established last time, Don't Hug Me depicts a television show with Red Guy, Yellow Guy, and Duck as performers on the series.
Oh, there you are. We've been looking for you all afternoon.
Don't get me wrong, I didn't say that they're good performers, but they are performers nonetheless. In addition to all the camera and set imagery we discussed last time, there are multiple instances where things don't go as planned, and Red Guy literally breaks the fourth wall to address what seems like someone behind the camera. The first instance of this occurs in episode 2.
Then I find out Red Man, big ass red dude, is behind all of this, bro. And he's the one consuming the inner flesh of Duck. And he's the one committing homicide, bro. Let me find out.
Address what seems like someone behind the camera. The first instance of this occurs in episode 2 when the clock begins to talk. Red Guy turns to the camera, genuinely confused, saying quietly,
Who is that?
Then again, at the beginning of episode 4, the Red Guy delivers his setup.
If only there was a way to learn more about the world.
Then strongly indicates towards the globe. Even the music cue follows him. Duck then joins in, trying to cue the reveal of the globe, but both are genuinely caught off guard by the computer coming to life. Apparently a change in the script that neither were made aware of. It's made especially clear that Red Guy wasn't in on this change when he reveals that they already had another computer, a cute laptop, but is once again cut off before he
So who the hell is this guy? Who the hell is that imposter?
Another computer, a cute laptop, but is once again cut off before he can get through his thoughts. From there, Red Guy tries to shut the computer.
I'm hilarious. You see, I threw an Among Us joke in there. Cause I'm a comedic genius, right? Among Us jokes, hilarious. You're welcome for that.
Favorite color?
Stop
Do you
talking.
like?
Be
Do you
quiet.
have?
Before touching the computer and causing it to freak out. So clearly, Red Guy is both unaware of and very displeased by these unexpected changes. So then, who is he? Well, that answer comes to us in the final episode, Dreams. It starts with Yellow Guy left alone learning about dreams from the lamp, but quickly transitions to Red Guy IRL at a desk job and singing the creativity song at a karaoke bar to receive, let's just say, less than stellar reviews.
Bunch of haters, if you ask me.
Theories see this
Bunch of haters, dude. He went up there, he was spitting. Dude was spitting, bro. Travis Scott could never put on a show like that, bro.
Stellar reviews.
And we know what kind of show Travis puts on.
Now, most other theories see this as occurring in the present day, but what makes more sense is that this scene is actually a flashback to the Red Guy's life before the show, when he was working at a boring desk job and had dreams of making a children's television program. I mean, look at the way he pitches the idea of the singing file to his boss, something that becomes physically manifested later in the video.
Oh my God, you're
Truly,
right.
despite the monotone voice, this
I
guy
caught on to that, dude. I'm just pretending like I don't.
Sometimes seem like they're getting drowned in a pool of oil or booed off stage with all the enthusiasm of a YouTube comment section. But within that sea of bored disapproval, one person watching the red guy's performance
Roy! It's Roy!
And it's here that we finally learn of the secret to their relationship.
Roy is the creator of the show, and he saw Red performing, so he recruited him on there. Ain't that how Justin Bieber got discovered? Dude, now it's making sense. Now it's making sense.
And it's here that we finally learn of the secret to their relationship. Roy discovered Red Guy at an open mic night and made him a deal to sponsor the kids show that Red Guy had always wanted. But then, how do we know that Roy is the sponsor? It's easy. We're expressly told it in the credits. Episodes 2 through 6 of DHMIS end with a
Roy! Roy? Who is Roy? He got fat stacks, big bucks, dude. You know, he goes on yacht parties with Instagram models, dude. Who the fuck is Roy?
special thank you to all the Kickstarter backers. And the last person thanked in every episode is Roy, because he too is a financial backer. In fact, within the lore of the series, he's the main backer, a sponsor with greedy motives who gets out of hand once Red Guy is out of the picture in episode 5. We see very clearly in the healthy and once Red Guy is out of the picture in
Roy, what the hell y'all creepy ass is doing up there on the ceiling?
episode 5. We see very clearly in the healthy eating episode that Roy sells food products. His name is littered everywhere. But more specifically, notice the foods his name is on. Roy's flour, Roy's health juice, Roy's oats, and Roy's
Oh
flakes.
my
Most of these
God!
are grain-based. Now compare that to what the meat in the can are teaching the children as healthy. All foods that are grain or dairy-based. And also aspic. But
Roy, you evil, greedy dude! Roy's one of the billionaires, bro. Using children's television to advertise his company's products. Roy, what the hell, dude?
this theme of questionable health benefits behind plain
What the hell,
doesn't
dude?
stop there. It also appears in a
This is like watching Sesame Street, and Elmo starts going in the mac and cheese, like the Migos, and he's whipping up a box of mac and cheese, bro. The Kraft.
our interview the characters did with the British website It's Nice That in May of 2016. In it, Red Guy says that he's trying an all plain foods diet and that it's causing some disturbing side effects. Wonder if his teeth are turning gray. In fact, Roy's role as a food producer can even tie in with the overalls that he and his son wear. And this isn't the first time that we've seen some product placement in these episodes. In episode 4, the computer prints out a picture of oat cereal and then also shows them a picture of the same cereal in the newspaper. If you look really closely, you can even see the oats digital dancing. Considering the theory that Red Guy is the creator,
Yeah, he's
there's
hitting
also
that
you can
hoe,
see the
though.
oats
Yeah.
digital dancing. Considering the theory that Red
Yeah.
Guy is the creator and Roy is the sponsor, this product placement was probably a big point of contention. But with Red Guy no longer on the show as of episode 5, Roy was
This is like, dude, this is like what he was saying in part 1, right? How when the big corporations get their greedy little hands on a TV show, it ruins the integrity of the show because the corporations are more profit motivated, whereas the show creators are more entertainment motivated, you know what I'm saying? And so Red Guy, he's more entertainment motivated. He's the one who come up with the show. He's the one who has all of the ideas. Roy, the corporate guy, the billionaire, got his greedy little hands on it and is doing his product placement in his own way and ruining the original integrity and intention of the show. I'm a genius.
free to fill the video with as many
Is that a jar of turds?
products and skewed health messages as he wanted to, turning it from being educational to being one big commercial. You can even see it happen. If you check out the final moments of episode 4, frame by frame, you see both Duck and Yellow Guy glitch into the picture.
Hello?
Look closely and you'll see that their brains are exposed, a sign that they've been brain
What?
brainwashed by the computer. So if Roy's the sponsor, then what's the deal with Yellow Guy calling him his dad? Well, he's not lying. As sponsor of the show, Roy can make sure that his son is put into the spotlight. This would explain why Yellow Guy is clearly the most inexperienced of the three on camera. But don't think for a second that Roy is some stage mom trying to get his son famous. Quite the contrary. Going back to that—
Dude, ain't this what happened with like Lindsay Lohan, bro? And we seen how that turned out, dude. Dude, pray for Yellow Guy, bro. I can see drug addiction in his future. I can see drug addiction and multiple DUIs and a mugshot. I can see it in Yellow's future, dude. Pray for Yellow, bro. If he's still alive.
Second that Roy is some stage mom trying to get his son famous. Quite the contrary. Going back to that It's Nice That interview, we actually hear Roy speak for the only time ever throughout the entire series. When asked if he had anything to say, he responds with the following: "My silly boy has allowed his eyes to grow arrogant and rude. For this, I will take him on a trip to Punishland."
What is this? What is this? Is it from 1600s Britain, bro? My silly boy has allowed his eyes to grow quite arrogant and rude. For service, I shall take him upon a quest to the land of punishment. See, I knew Roy was a fucking nerd, dude.
Punishland. Something tells me this isn't Disney World's latest park extension. But when you look at the series, it actually makes a lot of sense. Yellow Guy has been the victim from the very beginning. In episode 1, his painting is destroyed and he's told that his favorite color isn't creative. In episode 2, the clock yells at him until his ears bleed. In episode 3, he's nearly seduced into joining a cult. In episode 4, he gets brainwashed by the computer.
I've been dude, what's crazy is I've experienced all of these from you guys in just like a 2-week span, dude. My ears have bled. I've been abducted into a cult, bro. My feelings have been hurt, bro. This is you guys to me, bro. I'm a victim. I relate to Yellow Guy, bro. I'm a victim.
Isn't creative.
I'm late to Yellow Guy.
2, the clock yells at him until his ears bleed. In episode 3, he's nearly seduced into joining a cult. In episode 4, he gets brainwashed by the computer. In episode 5, he pulls a Scott Tenorman and eats his friend.
Turns to Nick Cotto.
Episode 6 is tortured by an unending barrage of inane lessons. Oh yeah, and also drowns in oil. But if you think Roy's Punishland stops there, well, boy howdy, you are wrong. Observant viewers will spot horses sprinkled all over DHMIS videos. Pictures of horses, rocking horses, horse figurines, animated horses. Well, in the same interview with It's Nice That, it's revealed that Yellow Guy is scared of horses. He's also apparently allergic to eggs, wasps, crabs, meat, and trees, all of which are elements that we see
oh my god
throughout the series. Roy's
dude, Yellow Guy's literally getting tortured. Yellow Guy is literally being physically and psychologically tortured, dude. Somebody save Yellow Guy, bro. Free Yellow Guy. Free Yellow. Dude, this is a Dr. Phil episode. Put Roy and Yellow on Dr. Phil, bro. He'll resolve this.
All of which are elements that we see worked into various episodes throughout the series. Roy's not only sponsoring the series to push his own goods, he's also doing it to push his son to the brink of insanity. Even Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared's most famous Easter egg fits in with the idea of Roy teaching Yellow Guy a lesson. The unchanging date of June 19th has bothered would-be theorists since the second episode, but we have our answer right now.
Oh my god!
June 19th, 1955, the date which we see hinted at over and
oh
over
my god!
again throughout the series.
What is it?
Was Father's Day. In 2011, when the first episode of Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared was released—
Father's Day! Dude, I never know what day Father's Day is. I've never celebrated Father's Day, dude, so I wouldn't fucking know, bro. But that makes sense.
Father's Day. In 2011, when the first episode of Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared was released, Father's Day was also on June 19th. And this year, the date of release for the very last episode was June 19th, which, lo and behold,
is Father's Day!
Was once again Father's Day.
When's the next Father's Day, dude? I think that's when we're gonna finally get the whole show, right? When's the next Father's Day?
Roy is punishing his son.
Is that one of those things that happens like once every 15,000 years? And we're gonna have to wait for another ancient Roman takeover And like the fall of an Egyptian empire again, right? Revolutionary wars and nukes. Like, is that what we're gonna have to do to get to that next Father's Day, bro?
His eyes grow arrogant and rude. Maybe something about catching his dad watching porn. But regardless, he forces him to respect his authority by making every day Father's Day, a constant reminder of who is in charge. As long as the date is June 19th, Yellow Guy is doomed to suffer this torture with no end in sight.
Dude, honestly, I'd rather have my situation than have that type of father, dude. Like, dear God, bro. Dear God!
Or at least that's what would have happened if not for Red Guy. Which means it's finally time to talk about the ending. At the end of episode 4, Red Guy resists being lured into Roy's computer world, leaving the living room set with Roy hidden in the corner and instead noticing that the computer is hooked up to a mysterious red cable leading to the next room. When he opens the door, it's revealed that he's covered in motion tracking balls and discovers a super low-tech version of episode 1 being recorded. Then his head explodes. So what does all this mean? Well, the head explodes.
He got assassinated!
Is definitely a literal version of Red Guy's mind being blown, but what exactly blew his mind in the first place? Many have said it's him realizing that he's on a TV show, but as we've seen already, both he and Duck break the
He knew he was on a TV show, right?
Repeatedly, meaning they know
this
they're
was
on
his
camera.
dream.
Instead, I think the revelation is a lot more positive. Notice that he follows a red cable hooked up to the computer and that he's leaving Roy's room. A room, mind you, with higher production value, filled with props and motion capture ability, only to find himself in a room with a crude set and props. Red Guy's mind—
Oh my God! Roy was filming pornos in that other room, dude. That's it, dude. His son didn't catch him watching it, bro. His son caught him editing that motherfucker, bro. He's sitting there doing jump cuts. Editing the plumber, like knocking on the door.
Capture ability, only to find himself in a room with a crude set and props. Red Guy's mind blow in this moment is that he doesn't need the dominating presence of Roy. That he can create his series on a low budget and load it directly onto the computer, i.e. a place like YouTube, without needing a bunch of money. Remember, episode 4 is all about what you can do on a computer. According to Roy, it's all superficial consumerism things. Charts, digital style, dancing. But here, Red Guy sees a video being filmed and uploaded directly to a computer. And again, based on what we discussed last video, this is similar to the journey the creators of DHMIS took to keep their series independent. So, Red Guy leaves Roy's series.
See you! Investigative, Matthew. I like that. We're one and the same, dude. Uncovering the secrets of the world that truly matter.
And then in episode 5,
Let's
we
go!
repeatedly see imagery of him on the outside looking in. He's looking at the series from a new outsider's perspective. Those foreboding phone calls for Duck throughout the episode are coming from him. We see him exiting a phone booth at the end of the episode.
Oh my God!
For crying out loud. It's him calling his friends to let them know that they're—
Hey, bro, get the fuck out of here, bro. Fuck Roy. Pull up to the crib. I got a video camera, dude. Let's do it. Hell yeah, bro.
There's another option that they can and need to escape to stop selling their souls to Roy. Duck answers and tries to get away, but as we see, is captured, canned, and consumed. But is Duck getting eaten literal? It's hard to say. Seems like it shouldn't be, right? But then again, Roy is a farmer.
Roy
and Duck
is a
the
psycho.
only character who happens to be an animal. The can consuming the duck could be the duck getting canned. All of this comes to a head in episode 6. Yellow Guy is the last one standing on the show, held there by his father. Once the episode gets underway, we see the origins of the series, with Red Guy being discovered by Roy at karaoke. We then cut to Red Guy discovering, for lack of a better term, the show machine, which creates the characters and situations that we've seen throughout the previous 5 episodes. Now mind you, none of this is literal. It's all meant to be symbolic. This is Red Guy coming to grips with the show he created and seeing for the first time ever with clear eyes the effect it's having on kids like Yellow Guy. Roy discovers Red Guy trying to shut down the machine,
and Roy! Who comes in? Roy! Dude, just behind you. I see you found it. Dude, fucking Roy, bro.
reaches his hand out to touch the red guy on the shoulder. It's not a gesture of aggression, it's more like a peace offering, an invitation to come back and work for the show once again. Because face it, what else does red guy have? In a society full of negativity towards his ideas, Roy was the only one willing to take a chance on him. And you see, that's the brilliance of episode 6 here. It starts by addressing typical—
This is deep, bro. This is deep, bro. If this was a swimming pool, I would have drowned. Well, I wouldn't have drowned, because I'm like, I can swim. I'm like a light-skinned Michael Phelps. Well, most people would drown that don't know how to swim. You know what I'm trying to say. This is deep as hell, bro. I'm trying to make analogies, bro, and you're sitting there laughing at me.
dreams, the ones that happen at night, but when you look again, it's actually about personal dreams, and how seeing a dream achieved, like Red Guy finally creating the show he always wanted, can turn into a waking nightmare. But it's at that moment that Red Guy decides to literally and figuratively pull the plug on both the show and his relationship with Roy, eager to see—
Good for you, Red!
And it worked.
Good for you, sis! That's what I call self-care. Period, Pooh.
We restart the series, but with some very important differences. All the characters are now the color they said was their favorite in episode 1, blue, red, and green. The date on the calendar changes from June 19th to June 20th, meaning that it's no
Red, dude!
longer Father's Day.
Or now he's blue? He switched sides, bro. That's an offense in gangland. He got shot.
Roy has no influence
Switching from
on the
red to
show
blue
anymore.
like that?
It is quite literally the start of a new day. And that also makes sense when you look at the sets. At the beginning of episode 1, the kitchen is full of props like knives and plates and books and a telephone. But the reset version at the end of episode 6 is very simple, with just a table and a few other items. Without Roy's sponsorship, they're working on a smaller budget, but the characters are finally
Let's
free.
go!
The notepad flips
Dude, shut red, dude, or blue. What do I call them now? What is it? Red and blue. Red and blue make green. No. Blue and yellow make green. Red and blue make purple. Do I call them purple?
open and the
Dude, I didn't listen to that creative song enough, apparently, down with my colors.
budget, but the characters are finally free. The notepad flips open and the first episode begins again, but this time it's on their own terms.
Let's
this time,
go!
Green will be a creative color.
That's
but,
a redemption arc I like to see!
hey, that's just a theory. A film theory.
Let's go!
And cut.
Dude, that makes me happy. Finally, we've got a theory that ends on a positive note. Bringing light into the world, dude. Usually, when you watch theories, it rocks my world and blows my mind, dude. This one was there too, bro. Like, I'm like, Roy is evil. I knew I didn't trust that freak. Oh, he's lurking in the dark shadows, bro. Breathing through his mouth, dude. I knew I didn't trust Roy, bro. But that's an ending I like to see, man. A redemption. Character development, dude. That's what I like to see. Watch the credits. What's on the credits?
At least that's my interpretation. And at the heart of it, Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared is all
Roy? Roy?
about creativity and interpretation. I've seen other theories
Roy?
that are way different from this one that I've laid out for you, but they all still deserve your respect and attention. After all, when asked by the UK news site Metro about fan theories
Nice, dude.
deserve your respect and attention.
This is a nice, wholesome, lighthearted video. Oh yeah, film theory, dude. It's just dissecting the lore
Theories that are way different
of
from this one that
Don't
I've
Hug
laid
Me,
out for you,
I'm
but they all
Scared.
still deserve your respect and attention. After all, when asked by
And then you've got this crazy headline. Pedophile left to die alone after vomiting blood in prison. Dear fucking God. Bro, what?
by the UK news site Metro about fan theories for Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared, co-creator Becky Sloan said, quote. We've read a lot of theories online about what it all means, and they are all correct. So go watch the show again. Look for your own Easter eggs. Come up with your own theory and leave it in the comments below.
So if I'm always right, dude, I can just make up some crazies. Dude, Roy was a
Only one
adult
rule,
film
though,
director,
guys,
and he was
be
doing some
creative.
things.
And with that, we leave behind DHMIS. As we close the book on this two-parter, I gotta ask, of the 6 episodes of Don't Hug Me, which was your favorite one?
None of them.
Creativity,
I hate all of
time,
them.
Love, computers, healthy eating, or dreams? Click on one to choose.
Despair,
I'm really curious which
torment,
one you responded to
agony,
most. I'm a toss-up between
suffering,
creativity and
pain,
computers. The love one was
sadness.
good, too. I'm just glad to be done with this. I've been watching these videos over and over and over again, and most of the time it's at like midnight or 1 in the morning. These are not things that you want to watch a bunch of times before you go to bed. Trust me. No, really.
These are things you just don't want to
Anyway,
watch
click on one to choose
if
and
you
cast
want
your vote,
to
and let's see what the
maintain
results
mental
are. Now, if
stability.
you'll excuse me, I'm going
This
through
is what I'm thinking.
superhero withdrawals, or should I say super villain withdrawals.
Gonna be me so bad. Dude, what the hell, bro?